Hi everyone, it's Dees from Turtle Dove. I have a April favourites video for you today. I had to think about that before I started, before I pressed record. I thought, oh, all the months seem to be merging into one with this coronavirus going on. But anyway, I don't have a real lot of favourites. The first thing, oh, and by the way, I hope everyone's staying safe and doing well. You can see I'm all dressed up for this video. I find that just trying to stay into routine is really important, and it's Sunday here today, and it's probably about midday, and I've only just had a shower in the last hour. But during the week I try and keep into some reasonable routine and get up early and then go for a walk and come home and have a shower. But I think it just sort of makes me a bit happier to now and then, you know, still put makeup on and get dressed and things. You know, get dressed up a bit. So yeah, it just sort of adds to a bit of normalcy, you know. Normality, I mean. Is that a word? Normalcy? Anyway, okay, so the first favourites is this little donut plate. Isn't it gorgeous? And I find I keep it on my craft table, and I just put little bits and bobs on there. I was painting some flourishes, and I'd pop them on here to dry, just the little ones, or little pins and paper clips and all sorts of things. So as I'm crafting, all the little bits will go on here. So, and even I was naughty and I turned it upside down and I sort of rested the glue gun on the top there. But this was from Kmart, and that was probably only about $3. So Kmart is still open here in South Australia. I don't go there often. If I need something from the chemist in the shopping centre, I might just quickly pop in there. So that's what I've got, and I really love that. I've been using that a lot. The next thing that is my favourite is this Vegeta Real Gourmet stock. Now, I normally buy Mazzle stock cubes. They're all natural, and they're sort of soft. They're not hard and crumbly, and they're lovely. And because of this virus, with all the food panic buying early on, a lot of my favourite foods aren't available, and the Mazzle brand is one of them. So this was the only one that was left. And this is, I think, vegan friendly, gluten-free, vegetarian, vegan, with real vegetables. And I'm so glad that I couldn't get the other stock cubes, because I really like this. You don't need a lot, so it's going to last a long time. You can see the real bits of freeze-dried veggies in there, but it's really tasty. So I'll be going back to this brand for sure when this is finished. And it makes apparently 41 litres, which is quite a lot. So I've been using that a lot this month. One of my favourites, this is old, it's a Christmas cup, but, or a mug. But it's tiny, it's not that big. I wouldn't call it a mug. But because it's so small, I don't use it. I haven't used it for the last couple of years. So I was painting the other day, as I mentioned, painting the wooden flourishes, and I just popped some water in this to wash my brushes down with. So I'll be keeping this in my craft room now. Even though it's Christmas, I don't care. Because it's useful. So that's another favourites this month. And I've I've been watching a lot of YouTube, and I'm reasonably new to these two channels, nothing to do with crafting. Kirsten, she and her husband Jörg, I think I've pronounced his name right, they are a couple living in the UK, originally from Germany, and she has a lifestyle type channel. They do a lot of travelling. They're renovating a Victorian house. She does some gluten-free cooking. I'm not gluten-free, but I don't mind trying gluten-free recipes. What else does she do? I've written some down here. Oh yeah, she goes out shopping a lot of vintage type clothes and furniture, and interior shopping and things like that. I'll just check to see if I've missed anything, because as soon as I press the record, my mouth goes blah blah blah, and I just forget everything. Yep. Vintage and interior shopping, fashion, and they travel all over the UK to these beautiful, beautiful places. So I'm really loving her channel. I think I've been subscribed to her for about 6 months, but I don't always watch. But now, because of these restrictions, I've been watching a lot more YouTube. So that's one channel I recommend. Kirsten, or is it Kristen? Kirsten. See what I mean? My brain's just mush at the moment. So I'll leave the link to her channel below if you'd like to check it out. And the other channel is only in Japan. And probably about the same time, about 6 months, I think I've been subscribed to that channel. And let's turn this page over so I don't forget anything. His name is John, and like I said before with Kirsten's channel, I've been watching on and off, but just lately, the last few weeks, I've been sort of binge watching a lot of their videos. And John has been living in Japan for 21 years, or maybe a bit over. I haven't watched a lot of his earlier videos. I think this channel's been going for a while. But he has a lot of travel tips on travelling all over Japan. Excuse me. Of course, now, because of the restrictions in Japan, he's sort of staying home with his wife. What's his wife's name? Did I write that down? It starts with a K, I think. I should have written that down. But anyway, his wife is lovely, and they've been doing a lot of trying different Japanese foods, freeze-dried foods and things like that, and camping in the lounge. And they bought a new refrigerator, which is quite big for their small kitchen, just because they want to keep a lot more food. And I think the last fridge he mentioned he had it for quite a while. So, but yeah, normally he just travels around Japan and gives you all sorts of travel tips, and places to stay and shop, places that aren't too expensive, all sorts of travel tips. I find it really interesting, and the Japanese countryside is beautiful. And he also does a lot of like food related videos, like street food and restaurants, and he even tries out vending machines and things like that. So yeah, definitely go and check Only in Japan, that channel out. I highly recommend both of those channels. So that's another of my favourites for this month, those two channels. And I think I've been also watching a lot of craft channels, but I'm not going to mention them because I'll probably forget half of them, then I'll get upset afterwards. So I've just, everyone that I've been subscribed to, I've been trying to keep up with videos. It's normally hard, so a lot of the channels I don't watch every single video, but I'll come back and watch a few here and there. And so I've been enjoying catching up on all the the different craft channels with all the beautiful crafting that's going on in this community. So yeah, that's about it. And just lastly, I thought I would show you, this is my nail polish. Thought I'd just show you, it's autumn here in Australia, and just in case someone mentions, oh, I like your nail polish, this is from Max Factor. This is quite old, so I don't even know if it's available anymore, but this is in Rose, what was it? Candy Rose. You can see I've got blue stickers there, because a long time ago I tried to put all my nail polish sort of on a database. Yeah, and also put them on those little round nail polish reels that you find with all the different coloured nail polishes on and the names of them, just so I could easily find them. So that's what that number and the stickers are all about. But I really like this colour for autumn here. All the warm colours and the roses and the browns and coppers. And the lipstick I'm wearing is a NYX. Do you say NYX or NYX? I'm not sure. But anyway, I'll say NYX. And this is the butter lipstick, which sort of come in a lipstick of a calendar of lipsticks a couple of years ago. I was supposed to make a video on it and I never ended up having time to do it, but I have all these little lipsticks, and it doesn't have the name on it, but it's similar to the nails, and then I top that off with this Revlon lip gloss. So I'm going to try and find the name of this lipstick, and also this one, I think it has something stamped there and I can't see it with my eyes, and I'm not very I should have organised all this before, because that was the whole reason of telling you, so you could see the colour. But this one's Revlon anyway, and I'll definitely put that in the description below for you. And my eyes, again, sort of all keeping with the theme of the roses. This is from Chi Chi Romantic Eyeshadow Palette, and I haven't used this much. I've had it for, I don't know, a couple of years or so. How long are you supposed to keep eyeshadows before you throw them out? Normally with makeup, if they smell funny, I'll throw them out, or if they don't work and do what they're supposed to. So I don't know if this has a shelf life, but I'm just going to try and cover that mirror so you don't get blinded or shocked at seeing the camera. So they're the colours, and I used mostly these. That one, that one, that one and that one, and then the light, or all of those, I think, all 6. But I didn't use any of the first half. And they come on a lot darker than they look, these bottom ones. So that's the colour. I don't know if you can see much. The lighting's not too good in this room. So now that it's autumn, I think I'm going to use this palette a lot. Quite liking that with all the nail polish and lipsticks. Okay guys, so try and keep busy, stay safe and well. Like I said, try and keep to a routine and have some goals for the day. I know Alicia from the Crafty Hop Lot. Sorry, Alicia, if I've ruined your channel name. But she was speaking about having goals for the days and, you know, just trying to stick to a routine and take time for yourself. And, yeah, just I think if we stick to our routines and have some goals every day and sometimes dress ourselves up still, even though we're not going anywhere, it does really make you feel a lot better and it does make a difference. So, yeah. Okay guys, well that's it for the favourites of April. We'll see you soon in the next video. Thanks for watching, take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.